It's been a little while since I've dusted my fan. Oh, what's this up here? It's Cooking Mama.
Cooking Mama.
Hey everyone, it's Game Tim with another episode of Cooking with Cooking Mama, a series where I recreate recipes from your favorite cooking games. I've seen a handful of repeat requests for today's recipe, Soba, so I'll be making the dish from the original Cooking Mama. I've never had Soba, and I've only ever seen it online, so I'm pretty out of my element here. I'll be interested to see how easy Mama's recipe is to follow in my situation. Soba, the Japanese name for buckwheat, can also refer to a type of noodle made from a combination of buckwheat and wheat flour. Soba noodles are typically served chilled with a dipping sauce or in a hot broth as soup. Cooking Mama appears to prepare a simple, no-frills chilled option. The game only uses 3 ingredients for this recipe: buckwheat flour, all-purpose flour, and water. Some say noodle jokes won't make a lot of dough, but I'd pay a pretty penny or so for a few puns that aren't so bad. Okay, that last one was a stretch, but terrible puns are so ingrained in me that if I didn't try them, I'd feel like an impasta. I guess I could come up with some water wordplay too, but currently, all I can think of is all-purpose flour? While I ponder that, let's try to make Cooking Mama's soba in a real kitchen. Thanks for watching! My soba ended up looking nothing like the game's final product, or any noodle dish I've seen. Looking back, there were some pretty avoidable errors on my part, like I probably shouldn't have used buckwheat flour that was milled too coarsely, or cut my dough in such large chunks. The only redeeming quality here is that they actually had a decent taste if you could stomach a grainy noodle, especially dipped in soy sauce and mirin. Without any outside help, I would say Cooking Mama isn't where you should go for a soba recipe. My takeaways from making these noodles? Nothing in the game could prepare me for how uncooperative the buckwheat dough was. Even when it seemed dry enough from flour, I had to use a ton of starch just to get it to part from the rolling pin. Dark gray is not the most appetizing color for food. And it turns out actual homemade soba shouldn't cook for very long, making this possibly the most accurate simmer step in the game so far. If you like this and you want to see more, subscribe. And don't forget to suggest any recipe you'd like to see me recreate in the comments. Clearly, after this, nothing is too crazy. See ya!